Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my January favorites. It's been a little while since I've done a video, mainly just because my skin has been doing its own thing. I've been having a ton of breakouts on my face, more than usual. It's very frustrating, but the last thing I wanted to do is like put on a bunch of makeup and try to film a video talking about beauty stuff. So I'm sorry about that, but my skin has been doing a little bit better now. That's the last couple days, so I'm here to film a video. I don't have a lot of stuff to mention because I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup this last month. And on my days off, I've just been letting it breathe. So I still wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I have been loving. It's not all makeup, so I hope you guys enjoy. Also, I'm wearing my glasses today, and I'm sorry if the glare is like blinding you, but my eyes were not having it this morning with contacts. I tried a new contact solution and it didn't really go very well. So we'll see if I can make it through this video wearing glasses because I'm pretty much blind without them, but we will see how this goes. So the first thing I wanted to mention is a brush set that I have repurchased now from Forever 21 actually. It is a 5-piece brush set that looks like this. They sell all kinds of different patterns. This one's white with like little hearts on it. And I mainly like it for the angled brush that it comes with. I love using my eyebrow products with this brush, which is why I repurchased it, because I bought it originally, so I have one brush from one set that I use my Dipbrow pomade with, and then I have another brush that I use my powder with, so I don't have to mix them. But this brush set, I think is $4.90, and I bought it before from Forever 21. Like the first time I bought it was like a long time ago, like several months ago. So they still have it in the stores, at least when I bought this a few weeks ago. But it comes with a small angled brush like this. It's a really nice fine tip. It's densely packed, so you can get a good precise line with that. It also comes with kind of a small fluffy brush, and I've actually found that I really like this for contouring because it is slightly tapered there, so it does flatten out, and it's pretty fluffy, so you can get a really good like soft contour. So I use this to contour with today. I also like the concealer brush that it comes with. That's really good for like cleaning up your wing and carving out your brows if you're into that. The other two brushes that it comes with that I don't really use is the eyebrow comber, because I have so many of these. I feel like every brush set comes with one of these. And then like, what is this? I don't really know what this brush is used for, but I guess you could use it for liner, or maybe it's really, really dense. So I guess you could use it for liner, or you could use it for maybe eyeshadow, like packing on in the outer V. I don't know. But anyways, for $5, I think this is a really good brush set, even if you're just getting it for a couple of the brushes. Like I said, I mainly just bought it for the angled brush in it, but I also like the fluffy brush. I use that to contour today with the next product that I'm gonna show you. The next product I want to show you, this was something that I got in a recent haul. This was on sale at Sephora. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Contour Palette. Comes with a bronzy shade here, a blush shade, and then a champagne highlight shade. I'll be honest, it says it's a contour palette, but I think the bronzer, at least for me, is a little bit too warm to use as a contour. I did, so like I'll show you, this is basically what I did. Just bring this in and then fluff it around underneath my cheekbones there. I don't do a really precise contour with this because like I said, it starts to look a little bit orange on me, but I will try to show you a swatch. The blush is beautiful, and then the highlight is also really pretty. I'm wearing all of these on my face right now, but this is pretty much all I've reached for all month just because it's so easy to grab it and throw it in my makeup collection. Can you see that? I don't know, but yeah, you can see like the bronzer is a little bit warm, but it's still a really, really pretty bronzer. So I definitely recommend this. I don't know if Sephora still has it in stock, but like I said, it was on sale when I got it, so definitely recommend that. Since I'm talking about those brushes and what the products that I use with those, I just wanted to give a shout out to my Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Dark Brown. I have used this actually quite a bit, but it's so pigmented that it's lasted me a really long time. I barely even put a dent in it, but it's actually really nice because it has dried out a little bit from when I first got it. It was almost intimidating at first because it was so creamy and it just came off really harsh. But now that it's a little bit drier, I feel like I get a lot more of a natural line with it because I can be a little bit more liberal with how hard I push the brush into the product, and then I can get a really good line. And for someone like me that has a lot of bald area to fill on the eyebrow, this is a good way to just lay down a lot of color, but because it has gotten a little bit more dry, I feel like I don't get too much, if that makes sense. So I love this, and I've been using it every single day. It's probably the only product that I use every single day, and I've tried a lot of brow products, and this has been by far my favorite, and it's only $18 for this, so I really don't think that's that bad, just because it's gonna last me for a really long time, and a lot of times this is the only thing I use in my brows. It's the only thing I'm using on my brows today, with the exception of some brow gel over top. Sticking with the themes of brows, if you saw my, not my last makeup tutorial, but the one before that, the talk through tutorial, I used this before doing my brows. I don't use this every day, but if I want my brows to look really good, I've been using a technique that I saw on Amanda Ensing's channel, which is to kind of like carve out my eyebrows before I fill them in. And so I'm not really using the natural taupe side of this. Milani Brow and Eye Highlighter. This is in the vanilla shade, or at least the shade that I use is that. I need to sharpen it because it's not really worth it if it's not sharpened. But I think you could use probably any concealer. This is just what I had. I needed it to be like a concealer that you could get a nice fine tip with, but also blend out sort of easily. So that's what I found in my collection to use, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it makes filling in my eyebrows super easy, especially when I want them to look really nice. On an everyday basis, I just use the Dipbrow, but on days where I want like more of a defined brow and I'm gonna do a full face of makeup, I've been using this first and then going over with this. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to mention, because I have been wearing kind of a light amount of makeup lately, and on a lot of days what I've been doing is just wearing this Pond's BB cream with a little bit of foundation mixed in. Because I'm using a lot of products on my acne to keep it from getting bad, I feel like it's also kind of like drying out certain areas. So I have been wanting to use more like luminous products, which I generally don't use because I do have kind of combo oily skin. But this is the Pond's Luminous Finish BB Plus cream. Mine is in light. It is fairly light, but it works really well for me, especially if I mix it with a little bit of a darker foundation. But I've been using like one part this, one part foundation, and then just rubbing it on with my hands, and it saves me so much time in the morning. It gives me a good amount of coverage, at least enough coverage that I can get by without having like a lot of really red spots on my face. No, by no means a full coverage, but it's sheer to medium, and for a BB cream and how easy it is to apply just with my fingers, I've absolutely been loving this. So on an everyday basis, I've pretty much been doing like brows, mascara, concealer, and a BB cream, and that's what I've been wearing to work, and then a lot of times going over it with just a little bit of bronzer and blush to warm up my face. I know that kind of sounds like a lot of products to somebody who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but for me that's really quick and it takes me no time at all. But the concealer that I've been loving to use is this Maybelline Dream Lumi Highlighting Concealing Pen. I've used it enough now that like it's completely worn off there, but this is in Ivory. I also have it in Radiant, which is more of like a pinky tone. This is more of like a neutrally warm yellow tone, but it's really light and it's so easy to apply because you just twist it up here, and then because of the brush wand, I am really impressed with the coverage that you get from this. It's a highlighting concealer pen, but I've just been using this to apply underneath my eyes really well, and if I set it with a powder, it lasts a really long time and I get decent coverage with it. So this has made my life very easy and my makeup routine really quick in the mornings. Okay, the very last thing I wanted to mention is something that I've also used on an everyday basis, and I've actually had this for a long time, but I've begun reaching for it a lot more. This is not a repurchase, but I got it once and then I got it again from somebody, actually my mom, because I love it so much and she knows that. This is the Sensi body spray in Simply Irresistible. It comes in a green bottle like this. I've been using it every single day. I love body sprays. I love perfumes too. But I feel like no matter what it is, it doesn't last on me. Like even this, like after a few hours, I don't smell it anymore, but I love the way it smells when I first put it on. And if you like some of the Scentsy body sprays, I think you're gonna really like this. I think it's worth giving it a try, but I really, really do like this. So that is pretty much all I have for my January favorites. Oh wait, I have one more thing. Okay, so I went to the dollar store just because I like to go there with Melly sometimes to waste some time. And I saw that they had these like silver trays. These are like metal. I got two of these for $1, and then one of them is kind of like an oval shape, and then there's this one. And I've been using it just to like set my, instead of just having these on my counter, I've been putting these on this little tray, and I feel like it just makes it look so much prettier. So this is kind of like my beauty filming area up here, so I'm definitely gonna be using this just to like set over here to put more stuff on. But anyways, I thought that was really cool for $1. So definitely check out your dollar store. People say that they find things at the dollar store, and I'm like, I can never find it, but I bet your dollar store has something similar to this if it doesn't have the exact same one. So anyways, that is everything I have for my January favorites. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.